Working from home has allowed me to grow a beard. It's also been an interesting challenge. Forgoing the common issue of trying to complete projects with your children, also fighting for your time and attention, the main issues for me have been social. We are a very affable practice, and the team brainstorming and interaction works and feels so much better when you're all physically in the same space. Apart from this, technology allows us to have our bi-weekly team meetings and to collaborate, albeit on a less intuitive basis. Admittedly, a video team meeting is also prone to software glitches, and there is currently a lack of social protocol. With regards to the team, there's much less micromanaging and more freedom for individuals to work on their designs and projects, as there isn't the on-hand guidance that exists when we're all in the same office together. This can lead to creative solutions that may not have otherwise transpired. It also appears that productivity has not been impacted much either. Time management for me personally. I found that my sleep patterns have completely shifted and I'm producing more work in the evenings, because we don't have to be at everybody else's beck and call as much as we used to be. For the few projects that are still proceeding on site visits and the resolution of construction details have been conducted by utilizing video calls. Design can be a very communal process where we can bounce ideas off each other, and that is an element that I miss. I hope that any social distancing will be temporary, but we shall be more aware and proactive on how we impact the natural environment. We have already seen how minimizing travel has improved the air quality and pollution in major cities across the world, and how simple things like being able to hear the birds singing have had a positive impact on well-being. Where possible, I feel that people will try and improve their work-life balance by working from home at least one day a week. Whilst in the office, there will be initially a requirement to have as much social distancing in place as possible. This may mean that companies only have half the people in the workplace at any one time. And to achieve this, employees may feel safer with some form of separation or monitoring of health. Again, this will be in place until a vaccine is found. I feel that it will have accelerated the uptake of some of the existing trends in the workplace. The workplace and the office will now have to incorporate more social, cultural and spatial changes. People will miss the interaction with their co-workers, and this will become an important element of the workspace's function. Businesses that have been able to function with their staff working from home will understand that they now have more flexibility than before. They have to take on board the social and cultural impacts that have occurred. They cannot simply hope that people can work from home more and keep the same company culture. Employees will have to be valued on the quality of their output and not the hours logged at their desk. Some businesses may feel that they can reduce the amount of office space that they are occupying if they allow a percentage of their staff to work from home. This has to be viewed holistically. It may be to their advantage instead to utilize the space to increase desk sizes to provide the required separation, or the space potentially freed up by not having as many workstations may be better utilized to create an improved and more productive workplace environment instead. This is simply not a cost-saving exercise. Businesses will realize that they do have the ability for their employees to work from home. I do not see this as something that will be taken up by everybody 5 days a week, but the opportunity to work at least 1 day a week from home would be a difficult one to reject after this current situation. I hope that, where possible, this will be taken into account, as it can have great positive outcomes for the business, with increased productivity and lower attrition rates to enable a couple. And let's not forget the positive impact on the well-being of the employee. On some levels, very quickly, companies will need to generate revenues if they are going to survive past the end of the government funding and financing. But they will also need to adhere to whatever restrictions are still in place, and social distancing appears to be with us for the foreseeable future, or until that elusive vaccine has been approved. This will mean that, as mentioned previously, a form of social distancing will have to be instigated if people are to return to their workplace. Employees may be asked to attend the office for only a few days a week each to minimise the total number present at any one time. Some may look at how they incorporate screens or cubicles to facilitate working from the office. I feel it may be a shame, but for the time being there may actually be some physical barriers erected, utilising furniture, to try and get as many people back to work as possible.